as my cousin was enjoying his good night's sleep to the sound of the ocean, I was exploring the nearby salt extraction complex of Salinas de Fuencaliente on the southernmost point of La Palma Island. It was slowly dawning on me though that our time on Isla Bonita was quickly running out. See, the flight was already booked for the following day, but we were yet to explore the mysterious southern part of the island.
So we slept until about 10 a.m. in the morning, right next to the lighthouse. And now we're heading over to the top of that mountain. And guess what? That's another volcano. I suspect it's the one that was erupting in 1971, because all along the coast and all the scenery here that you can see, this definitely looks like a very recent eruption. Unfortunately, this road is only for the local residents, so we have to walk it all the way. And it's awesome. Those are supposed to be the wineries. One of the wineries here is mentioned as the first guy who has seen the volcano eruption of 1971. I don't see any wine growing here, but I see some kind of weird cacti, something like this. But actually on this side there is some wine. There's very little precipitation here, so yeah, as you can see, it doesn't grow too big. So actually they grow in very harsh conditions. There is no proper soil here. This is mostly volcanic ash. So I'm surprised it even grows here in the first place. This direction, you can see the older mountain, the ones that have been here before the 1971 eruption. But over to that side and this side, where the volcano is, you can see more ashy kind of surface and with less vegetation. This is definitely where the eruption has been going on. You can see the crater. You can see how by the end of the eruption probably one of the walls collapsed a little bit. Here, even 50 years later, a little has changed from 1971. It's still there. The rocky surface, the crater, the smaller crater, and very little vegetation, if any at all. Wow. There are rocks of all kinds of colors and shapes. A lot of red rocks, yellow, black and gray, all kinds of gray, sometimes a little bit white. Very interesting. You okay, dude?
At this point we made the biggest mistake all the horror movies teach you not to do. Namely, we split up. Demon needed a little bit of rest and I couldn't hold my excitement to get to the top.
The winds are so strong here, it's very hard to breathe even when you stand out in the open wind. I hope you guys are gonna be able to hear anything at all. I hid a little bit behind the rocks here to be able to record at least something. It's breathtaking. Very happy we got here. You could actually see the volcano in a much safer way than we did the other day.
The other day being, of course, the day we almost literally dived into the active Cumbre Vieja volcano, which was roaring in the middle of the island. You can find the link to this video in the description.
This is volcano. Look at this. It's been burning and melting and creating this poop-shaped rocks. I guess this video is not gonna be for everyone. If you like rocks, you might like it. If you don't, I guess you won't.
Finally, I was on top of the world. I mean, volcano. I was higher than anything around, except that mountain across the valley. But suddenly, the feeling of wanting to share this moment with someone started creeping in. Unfortunately, no phone reception meant I couldn't get in touch with my cousin.
This is where we stayed last night. Holy hell. The winds are fucking crazy. Just blowing the spit out of my mouth. Woo!
Even 50 years after the eruption, there was not a single little plant around, which was a sight to behold. But because it was a little bit windy, I decided to head down to reunite with my cousin.
Guys, look at this rock. Actually, there are two of them that I want to show you. This one I call Biscuit. It's a nice some kind of weird cookie shape. Maybe like truffle cake, like Spanish truffle chocolate we ate the other day. And this one looks like cow dung. That's crazy. Oh, look at this, I found some plants. So there are some plants after all.
Meanwhile, my cousin has just gotten to the top. Little did we know that we just walked around the same rock from two different sides and just missed each other somehow. Suddenly, I realized something was moving, and right under my feet.
This mother is running right next to me. What are you? Not afraid at all. Hey buddy, how is it here, life in the volcano, huh?
And if you think that these lizards are unusually big, you're not wrong. As I learned later, these species, which are native to La Palma, reach up to 30 centimeters, which is 12 inches in length.
Indigenous people who were living here were leaving messages here all over the island. And there is one even in the crater of this volcano, and it's telling us a story about another kind of eruption. Sensual eruption. Whoa, whoa. Also, my cousin hasn't got any water and the car is closed. I have the keys, so I better hurry up.
As it turned out, as I was playing with my lizard, Demon even managed to overtake me.
So he found me with his drone.
Determined to bring him fresh water and not to let my cousin stay thirsty for another moment, I rushed to meet him on the way to the car.
There he is. He didn't get away too far in the end. It's like right here at the volcano. Yay, we met finally! So our flight tomorrow morning was cancelled, and I know that this is arrivals, not departures, but believe me, the departures are also cancelled.